You do have to go on, and you do have to just keep swinging. What do they do?
Well, there's not an. Let's be honest, Scott. There's no answer for this. You can't replace your two best players in the middle of a playoff series. They have certain things that they can do. They can use Jamal Crawford in a different way. He's obviously extraordinarily talented. They can go to their bench a little bit earlier in the game. But there's no answer here for Doc Rivers. I know he said he only thought about it for 5 minutes, but that's just no way that that's true. He thought about it all night long. I doubt he slept. He has to put on a good face for his team. But when the team found out on the bench, normally you don't find out that your star player is out like that. Normally you have to wait for the MRI. You wait till you get back in the locker room. The guys found out on the bench during the game. And when they found that out, you could see the air go out of that team as the game was going on. And so I think it's just an incredible mountain to climb. I will tip my cap to them if they can get 2 more wins in this series. But I've never seen anything like this happen to a team as long as I've been covering the NBA.
And I can't think of it either. And yet, fair or not, man, people organizationally, they want to see you take the next step. Are they likely to do anything in this offseason, drastic or radical, even though everyone clearly understands that they just lost their 2 best guys?
Yeah, I think they are, because they've got an unfortunate clock, and that is that next year is the last year of the contracts of Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. They really can't afford to run it back one more time. It's too big of a risk. And this is not like a stunning revelation. This is something that they knew coming into this season, that if they weren't able to advance deep in the playoffs, that they were going to have to take a look at the way this team was put together.
Yeah.
And the fact that the team played so well without Blake for the middle of the season, and the thought about what they could turn Blake into in a trade, I think will be something that they will think long and hard about as they go into that summer. And I think it's probably more likely than not that that's something they look to do.